after making, what was that, 4 minutes of passes here at Tri Recycling, we're gonna see what we've collected. So these guys do regularly sweep this area with magnets that they got from us, but we're gonna see what we got on this thing because, you know, you don't get everything every time. So again, to clean it off, you do pull the linch pin out, pull this little spacer out, pop the wheel off, and then try not to get everything covered in mud. And then there's a latch on this side, pop that open. Come around the other side, pop that latch open. And then there's a handle over here, which you can, comes out of the magnet. Oh, comes out of the magnet, and then you pull, comes right off. So this glides really nicely because there's PVC bushings in the sides. So you don't have to worry about aluminum on aluminum friction. And then this pops out. And yeah, let's see if we can get a little tighter on that. So that's the pile of debris we've picked up so far, just going near the shingles landfill section here at Tri Recycling. So we'll use our power stick and that bucket and put it all away and then keep going. So now that we've cleaned the debris off here, everything's covered in mud. So, and look at that, it seems to be sliding on pretty easy. Yeah, so that's nice bushings doing their job there. So yeah, once you get that back on, get your wheels back on, you're ready to go again. This is a closer detailed view of the clean-off procedure on the new Nix magnetic sweeper. So like I said earlier in the video, there's a linch pin on this side that holds this wheel on, and then a spacer that has a hole through it so the pin can go through it and then go through the axle, which, you know, snaps shut and it's connected. And then your wheel comes off. So this is a foam-filled Carlisle flat-free wheel, 10-inch, a little bit of an upgrade over the older ones. And then there's a little aluminum latch on either side. So this is the side I'm gonna pull from because that's where the handle is. And then there's one on the other side. So once you got both of these little latches flipped over, they just obviously brace against the magnet to prevent the sleeve from coming off either way and hitting the wheel. So once these are both flipped over, I just flipped one on the other side. There's a nice handle here that comes out and allows you to pull off the sleeve without bending over the whole time. So you can see it flips up here. And then you just pull nice and easy all the way back, and you can see the nails getting wiped off by the ribs of the sleeve. So those ribs are there just to make sure that everything comes off at once rather than start flipping over on the back. And then you just pull it, let it drop, and everything comes off in a nice pile. So we get our lovely assistant here to pull off all the debris. So once you've gotten your glove and got someone else to clean up the bottom of the magnet for you, because there is sharp stuff down there, we are picking up nails. All you gotta do is just get rid of this. We're gonna use a power stick because it's the easiest way to do it without having to pick everything up off the ground. And then once this is all cleaned up, I'll show you how to put the sleeve back on. All right, there's our second batch of collected debris. Okay, so once everything is cleaned up, all the debris is off the ground and off the bottom of the magnet here, then you can slide your sleeve back on. So let's just get a shot of the sleeve here. So here's a bit of a closer view of the sleeve, and that little black strip there is some PVC that just acts like a kind of like a bushing to prevent friction from the aluminum on aluminum, and that allows just for the sleeve to go on nice and easy, and it shouldn't be, you don't have to worry about like dirt or aluminum getting in between the sleeve and the magnet. If you have the same material one on the other, there tends to be some friction. So this is just line it back up. Can be a little cumbersome because it's a long sleeve, but it's pretty easy. And then just push her back on. So again, flip your latch over. That's one side. That's the other side. And then flip your handle back over this little, there's a little ridge here just to retain the handle. And then put your tire back on, this side in. I mean, you'd figure it out on the second try, but might as well tell you. And then bushing, or this little spacer here has got a hole in it for the linchpin to go through. Line that up with the hole on the axle. And then just put your pin through. Just like that. That easy.